I will never forget one of the things that happened when I first arrived. I met people and they talked, and all I could do is smile because I couldn't understand what they were saying really. But I was embarrassed to say, I don't know what you're saying.
491 people within our workforce identified themselves as refugees. They had 9% more rate of engagement compared to the overall workforce. My name is Faiza. I am the Refugee Inclusion Partner at Australia Post. I came to Australia as a refugee myself from Afghanistan. I couldn't speak any English. Finding work was very, very difficult for me. Going to school was very, very challenging. After I finished my university studies, I found it very difficult to find my first job in Australia. So from then I became very passionate about the cause of refugees, just general refugee settlement, and then in particular employment.
I'm Eddie. I've been in Australia Post for 7 years. I am the facility manager at MPF. I remember how hard it was for me to actually, one, incorporate into the workforce when I first started working, but second, how much of a shock it was to come from a different culture and try to actually apply what all your life have actually understood to a totally different country.
My name is Nataliia. I'm from Ukraine, and my role in Australia Post is a postal service officer. I like my job, absolutely love my job, because it's very fast-paced, challenging, and I learn a lot from my job about workplace, about all process, and about community, and about Australia as well.
When refugees come to Australia or any other country, the first thing is they usually have challenges with communication skills, understanding culture, understanding the recruitment processes that employers usually utilize. Australia Post is one of the first organisations that has allocated a diversity and inclusion portfolio to refugee employment. A welcome project is Australia Post employment and engagement program. We want to make sure that refugees within our community know that Australia Post is a welcoming organisation, is an inclusive organisation, and is an employer that provides them with support to join our workforce.
I was surprised because they support me a lot. They always told me, if you don't know something, just ask. Even if they was very busy and very rushed, they always stopped and explained me one more time.
So when they mentioned that there was a program for migrants, I could identify myself being a migrant. So I said that yes, that it would be great if we could have the opportunity to have someone to come to the program. I could actually use my own experience to provide people with the opportunity and help them just like I was at the beginning. And I think that was my success, especially with Rana.
I am a refugee from Pakistan. My name is Rana Sajid Hussain. I'm really glad to be here in Australia. I have faced very difficult times before coming in my new home.
Rana's been with us now for almost 12 months.
Yeah.
And meeting him for the first time was like seeing myself a little bit in the mirror. I had meetings with Rana to try to learn what values that he has, who he is, what is his background, and through all those conversations, even though there was a language barrier, I found out that he was a photojournalist. And so that gave me an idea to actually incorporate him into the day-to-day of the facility. Instead of being the new person or the person who's just joining a program, it's just Rana the photographer now, and he happens to work with us.
Australia is a beautiful country. I love that. Sometime after finish my work, I'm going to some beaches, take some photos. Mostly I explore in Melbourne.
It's not only about the job, not about only my responsibilities, it's about corporate culture, it's about Australia, it's about life here in Australia. And I love to meet new people because most of them are very supportive and very positive.
In the next 5 years, I like to have the program very well established within the organisation, and also for Australia Post to become an advocate for refugee employment.
It gives us the opportunity to be a better company. We are actually guaranteeing that we're getting a fresh new approach.
I'm very proud to be part of that journey.